Hi guys, welcome back to another snowy day here at Broke Not Broken. I feel like I live in a snow globe. This is another storm. It's minus 10 out. It feels like minus 25. It's very cold and I am working on breakfast, lunch, and dinner for tonight and tomorrow. And I'm bringing you for the ride using very, very cheap, inexpensive things that you should have in your freezer and or in your pantry. First off, we're making strawberry rhubarb crisp in the crock pot again, but I don't have any strawberries, so I'm using preserves. If you have preserves kicking around, now this is strawberry rhubarb jam, so I don't need a crap ton of white sugar in this recipe, thus saving, again, money and time. So we're just going to add this into a bowl here. Now I have 2 cups roughly of chopped rhubarb from my freezer. You can buy this at the grocery store. It is a rarity, but I've found it in the oddest of places, but I have my own. I'm just going to give this a quick stir, and if you find that you don't have enough jam, you can always go back and get more. That was only a half pint, so if I have to grab more, I'll grab more, but we're going to see what it looks like in just a second. Now I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of artificial vanilla because I don't have any vanilla right now. But that's okay, we're working with what we got. Now it was a smidgen too tart for my liking, so I'm adding 1/4 cup of white sugar to it. We're going to give her a stir and then we're going to drop it into the crock pot. Now to save myself some dishes, we're going to use the same Pyrex bowl here. Remember how I did up my pantry? Well, here's 2 cups of rolled oats. Boom. 1 cup of flour. Boom. 1/2 cup brown sugar. Now we're going to give this a quick stir, and then we're going to add in about 1/4 cup of melted margarine or melted butter. I don't have any butter right now, so we're using the margarine. Into the bowl. We're going to add the margarine to the bowl and just give her a quick stir. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I'm also going to add about 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon to this. Not that much. Get her in there. Give her a stir. Throw it in the crock pot. Now you're going to set the crock pot for 4 hours on high, or I prefer 8 hours on low, but it's really up to you as to when you're serving this. This is going to be dessert tonight and probably breakfast tomorrow. For sake of the video, I already pre-baked 4 chicken legs in the oven. We're just going to shred them and get them into the Instapot bowl. Now that I have the meat off the bones, I'm just gonna pull it apart. So be back in a second. Now I added 1 onion to the bowl, rough chopped. I'm gonna add some home canned Victoria sauce to this, give it a quick little taste, and if I need to add another element, I will. Now, Victoria sauce is made out of rhubarb. This is my last jar from last year, and I use it on a lot of things. Pork, chicken. In this case, we're doing pulled chicken with it. Add a little bit of ketchup to it. And we're going to do 1/4 cup if I have it here. Oh. Sorry, that was a ketchup bottle. In it goes. We're going to give it a quick stir, give her a taste, see what it's like. And if I still don't like it, we're going to add a little smidgen of honey to this. Now you will find on this channel there is no real recipe. I just wing it together, and the chefs of the world are probably screaming, "Shannon, stop! Stop messing with it!" Well, you know what? I like my things sweet and savory with a little bite to it, and the Victoria sauce does have a bite to it, and it It's just a little too bitey for my kids, so I'm adjusting it so they'll eat it. I went a smidgen too far with the honey, but that's okay. We'll just add some more acid to it. I'm going to add 1 can of tomato paste. It's not a big deal. It'll actually add more flavor to this dish. Okay, we've reached perfection in this pulled chicken. I'm going to throw it into the Instapot on the slow cooker setting just to get it to mingle up. You could add garlic to this if you have it. I didn't. I only have garlic powder. I would prefer to have garlic cloves, but the kids really aren't big fans of garlic, so we work with them. Now, for those of you wondering, where did the bones go? Well, I'm making stock for tomorrow's lunch or dinner. So we got chicken stock going on. Yes, I threw in the skins because they add flavor. A lot of people don't. And I earlier had made potatoes, boiled potatoes on the stove. So it's actually in potato water right now, working its business. If you guys were counting, that means I have 3 slow cookers going right now to make my life easier. And I think I figured it out that the chicken itself, pulled chicken, costs $9 alone just for the chicken, plus all the other stuff that was just remnants of stuff I had kicking around. I made the Victoria sauce. It came straight from my garden. There wasn't anything cost-wise other than my time in that. I used, like I said, the water from the boiled potatoes. It is now making stock for me in 1 crock pot, and then the other one's making the rhubarb crisp, or strawberry rhubarb crisp. So if you haven't noticed, my cooking style is a little manic. I do a lot of different things, and I'm sure, like I said earlier, the chefs in the world are screaming, "Stop!" It's okay. Nobody's been killed in my cooking adventures. My kids are well fed and they eat incredible food all the time, just because I like to put, my own little on it. The only casualty in making this video was my tripod. It died. So I hope wherever you are in the world, where you're watching me on YouTube, your belly's full, your heart's full, and you have a great day.